Hello, and welcome to Spinous Special, the show that is back from hiatus and back from me being busy all the time. And also back is a special guest. Say hi, special guest.
Hi, special guest.
Yes, that's right. It's special guest. He's here to be a special guest.
Honestly, at this point, I don't think I'm even a special guest because I'm on here, enough to where it's
you haven't been on. Think about it this way: you haven't been on in 2 weeks. 2 weeks of episodes, and then 1 week where I didn't even do one. So that's 3 weeks.
You want to know the last time you were on a video in my channel? 0 days ago.
0 days ago.
Basically. Because, the next, 20 videos that are going to be on my channel are just, with you.
Well, that's good, because I like it that way. Yeah.
Just because we can never have anyone over at the same time.
Yeah. Well, planning is just the biggest hassle there is, And that's the biggest thing we have with all our recording stuff, but I'm really excited to get back to it. And after we do this, I'm going to work on making plans and more things that you will do for my channel as well. So it will be cool. And yeah. So in case for some reason, I'm just going to say this anyway, for some reason you don't know, my special guest that I've just been calling special guest is Sam. He's been in a lot of these.
I wouldn't be surprised if people didn't know who I was by now.
Well, you never know because it could be their first one. They could stumble upon it because they're like, "What? This video is called National Noodle Ring Day?" ? What could that possibly mean? And then they'll click on this video.
Hold on. Back up.
Yes, do you have something?
Is there something you want to tell me?
Maybe in a little bit there is. So today is is Friday, the 11th day of December, 2015. Gonna date that for the future. And it's been a while since I've made one of these. I'm sorry about taking so long, but you know how it is. College, all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Simple. Whatever. It's done now. Pretty much. I still have a little bit of stuff to do, but nothing that will prevent me from doing this in the future. And then I'll be back to making stuff and just doing whatever whenever I can. So the way it used to be. And today, in the time we had before recording this, I decided to go back and look up if today was any interesting days, the 11th of December, because you remember back when I actually did daily holidays all the time? Yeah. And so today, interestingly, is National Noodle Ring Day, which is a noodle ring is a popular pasta dish created in a 8 or 9 inch ring mold, typically made up of noodles, flour, breadcrumbs, cheese, and eggs as the main ingredients. You put it in that mold, then you bake it, and then you remove it from the mold, and then you put it onto a platter, and then it's a ring, and it's a noodle ring made out of noodles or pasta, various pasta. And I was like, what? How do they get ideas for this stuff? How do they get ideas for these days? It's also International Mountain Day. Mountain Day.
Just,
Yeah, mountains.
I don't know why people decide that some of these holidays exist. Why do you think?
Well, apparently, Mountain Day exists. All I saw very briefly when I was looking it up. It's just about, how important mountains are that they exist. And I assume that means just because of, the climate and different creatures and things that grow there in mountains, just like that. But
yeah,
Mountain Day is also today. So there's your little factoids about today. My favorite part about that whole plot I had there was that I was able to drop off National Noodle Ring Day before I even told it to you, so then you had the same reaction that the viewer will have when it is inevitably in the title of the video. It's a beautiful idea.
Oh man. So, do we want to talk about tomorrow? Do we want that to be a thing? And just let them know that it exists.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, because
I have no problem with it.
Yeah, because the reason why is because, well, I mean, you should probably say your part, like what is gonna go on with your channel. I mean,
Oh yeah.
because really it's mostly like for your channel.
Yeah. Well, really, we're going to tomorrow. We're finally going to record more stuff. That's basically the most important part. Finally, after it's been like 3 weeks that we haven't really done anything, and because of scheduling conflicts and all that. So.
Oh, it's been awful.
Yeah, it's been really downtime. Like Sam's channel, because of the way it is, hasn't really ever taken a dip because of that, because we've been so awesome in keeping that up. But
it's hard, but we do it.
Yeah,
because we are awesome. That's
yes,
why.
Sam's channel as a collective being, and I have some special things ready for. I'm just going to bring a little hint, maybe. These will be used in the future, if not in our actual recording session. The return of the Bean Boozled Beans. That's right.
Oh, snap!
A new challenge. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it probably will not have me being the other competitor against Sam, I guess you could say, because we'll have, hopefully, a special guest to do that, so that I can actually pick out questions.
Space golf, then maybe we can actually get things done. No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
That is an inside joke.
Bean Boozled Beans, if you haven't seen the Bean Boozled Bean video from before, it was just a fun little chill thing that we did. And
yeah, it was cool.
It was one of the really early things from my channel, too, which do you ever feel like, Sam, do you ever feel like you've come a long way, even though in terms of YouTube, even though it's only been like a couple months? Because I really do.
Yeah,
I feel like that.
I know. It's like I started my original channel, I believe, September 1st.
Yeah. I started mine shortly after that because I was like, you know what? If he can do it, so can I.
Yeah.
And I just had an idea and I went with it. So here I am.
I realized how bad, I guess, that I was doing things. I'm like, I need to make the change, and I did. And
it's like you just kind of, yeah, you just step up to doing what you really want to do, and I think that's important. So like, I love all your stuff really, and it's all good. And this way you can do more of what you want to do while still having, I just like the idea of like it's just a more relaxed idea of like it's just a place where creative visions will happen. So no matter how weird and silly they are, they will still happen and they'll still go on. And then if you want to post games, then you can. But it's always like, and I like that idea. And yeah.
Like what I might be doing is I might be like, I want it to be eventually like Nostalgia Critic production levels.
Yeah.
Like if you watch his behind the scene videos, you'll know.
Like,
what I'm talking
it's
about.
impressive.
But, everybody out there, you guys You guys really should check it out because it's like the level of production that he does is like insane. Because it looks like it might not look like much on the outside. I mean, it's still really funny. Don't get me wrong on that. But like, it's like the amount of effort that goes into it. It's like absolutely insane, and I'm like, that is what I want to do. I want people to have that opportunity. And I
might be getting a utensil that will help me better record things and record things in a more interesting fashion. So we'll see how that comes through. And if it does come through and it works out great, then I'm excited because it will be good.
Yeah. Like, I really want to get like an actual camera.
Yeah, that's a goal. That's a goal for the future. I'm currently just use my I want a microphone too, but I currently just use my my phone in terms of recording things because
same here.
Let's be honest, it's iPhone cameras are not that bad.
They really aren't.
Quality wise.
Watch it on your laptop, it's actually better than my actual laptop videos.
Yeah.
Like when I've recorded vlogs or whatever, I watch those on.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it? Because that was like a long time ago now.
Yeah. I haven't made a vlog in forever. I really need to make
Like when you first started making them, they were just like really fun and energetic and weird. I loved them.
I know, like there was like one episode where it was like really funny, and then the rest, like the ones before that weren't that funny, and then it was like this weird peak of for some reason I decided to be really insane, and it turned out to be kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and I like, I even somehow went to, like, saying I hate the sun and then walking out of the room
That's right.
and slamming the door. I don't even know how. It just did. But
it's just like spur of the moment improv moments.
I know, and that's what's great about improv, because you eventually get so good at it that literally it just comes naturally to you, and then that's when you become a really good actor, and that's what I want to be.
Exactly.
Because I love acting. So, also hashtag product plug. Eventually, that is going to be on my channel.
Yes.
Improv game.
I also want to. I want to write things. I know I say this all the time, but like, I'm gonna try and get like super into writing something really good. Every once in a while, I'll write like a really dumb, on purpose fan fiction type thing. Sam knows it. My other friends know it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows it. I've written some really dumb ones before, and.
I mean, so, the concepts can be cool though.
Well, yeah, the concepts are amazing. They always are. Okay. Well, I mean, technically, I've done like two actually full-fledged things. One of which the concept was just really funny and cool, and one of which was just the stupidest thing, purposely so, and it was beautiful. If I could actually, I don't think I. If only I actually had that file of like the original one.
Yeah.
Somewhere I think I have like a whole book of the second one I made. I made a lot of it.
Oh, speaking of books.
So, oh boy, we're gonna use this to transition. Okay.
Do we want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So I recently read one of the worst books ever, in my opinion. I hated it. And there's a lot of books out there that are dumb. Not gonna lie.
Yes.
This is like through what I've actually read, but anyway, it's called Ghost Medicine by Andrew Smith, and it's dumb. It really is. Basically, I hate the main character. I hate some of what his friends do. I hate what Troy does, who's the main character, by the way.
Yeah.
And I just hate everything. And I kind of wrote a mini review thing of it, but it was like for a class.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me that I actually did I actually have done a review of How to Train Your Dragon for a class, but I'm going to eventually actually turn that into a full-fledged thing. So that'll be nice to look forward to.
Yeah, like, and I look forward to seeing it too, because I remember we watched the second one together.
Yes.
With like a couple of our friends who eventually will be on my channel or your channel.
Eventually.
Eventually.
That's the sad part.
We say eventually because tomorrow we were supposed to do some recording or a film session and for like a lot for my channel, and then I think some for Ryan's. Like, I think we're gonna do that one challenge you talked about earlier.
Yes, Bean Boozled 2, tentatively titled.
Happened because one of them couldn't make it. Now the other one probably can't. So it's like great. So yeah, but basically, I guess going back to books.
Yeah.
But like, there were some parts of it. Like I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars because it was well written, but I hated every minute of it. But I kind of had to read it because I was so far into the book that like I just couldn't. And it was like there was like a week left until I was supposed to actually like turn in everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way I can read another book in that amount of time. Like I just don't feel like I can get into another book. Plus, like I need to kind of have a list of books that I want to read.
Yeah.
And turn in basically. So that way, like, I don't have to worry about it for a while. But anyway, because we do like a book talk thing like every month, and you have to basically talk about your book and if you liked it or not or why not, you know.
Yeah.
And I talked about how much I didn't like this book, but anyway, there was like parts where like you don't even know like the backstory of the main character literally until like the last like 20 pages probably. So then it's like, oh, okay, makes sense, but it's still dumb.
Yeah.
It's like, this wasn't worth it. Like, it reveals so little about the main character at the same time, though, where it's like, what was the point of even reading all of this? I should have just skipped to the last page and it would have made more sense. But, like, I think it would have done better as a short story than an actual book. That is what I'm saying. And there were flashbacks in it, too. And flashbacks can be, like, absolutely incredible if you use them in the right way. But this one used them in all the wrong way, where it had, where, like, it flashback to, like, moments, like, just a second ago. Like, what was the point of that? Like, it's like, flashback to the beginning of, like, Ryan's intro earlier. Like, it's like we flash back to that. Like, you've already heard it. You don't want to hear it again because it was totally pointless, in a way. Well,
Single tear.
Not the intro, but I mean, like, the things that it flashback to is, like, totally, it's just dumb.
Yeah.
What was the point?
This happened 5 seconds ago. I just want to point out that whenever you go on, like, a monologue on this show, I always just reach a point where I start making silly faces at the camera.
I figured you're doing that, and I'm like, honestly, why am I talking about this book right now? I should do that on my channel.
I just gotta start, like, weaving my head around. I don't know why I said I just kind of start, because you can't see me.
Yeah.
I can't live my life.
Anyway, I'm gonna not talk about this anymore because I do not want to take over your channel.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I am takes
not
time.
YouTube Hitler.
YouTube Hitler. Literally YouTube Hitler.
Or Disney, depending on how you look at it.
Dun dun dun.
Because Disney bought everything. They are the Illuminati. I mean, what?
I thought of a thing the other day. I was thinking about, like, YouTube channels, and I was thinking about, like, how they're ruled over by their company. So basically, like, Polaris, and then Polaris is by Maker, and then Maker is controlled by Disney, which is controlled by the Illuminati, which is controlled by the president.
Who is a lizard?
Yes.
If you know that interesting theory.
Yes.
That the president is a
reptilian
being. Yeah, reptilian.
It's so weird and goofy.
I don't even know why. Just why would people think that?
I don't know. People think a lot of things, but
that's true. All of which are dumb. But anyway.
So far we've talked about National Noodle Ring Day, and we've also talked about books and just overall some stuff. Yeah, the Illuminati. Overall some stuff that's coming your way rather, soon.
Yeah.
And
hopefully
next,
eventually your way too.
Yes, exactly. But next we will talk about something that was completely, I've seen it multiple times, and I thought I was just going to talk about it, but then I realized before we started doing this that I could have Sam actually watch it, and then we could actually talk about it a little bit. So let's talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows, the second Ninja Turtles live-action film by Michael Bay. Michael Bay has some explosions everywhere.
Again.
Oh, there was so much action-y stuff in that trailer, though, that really got me like, ooh.
You know, if I had $1 for every single time, like, Michael Bay threw in an explosion, I would be probably richer than him.
If I had $1 for every time that you've ever made a Michael Bay likes explosions joke, I would have $1 million.
He probably would, honestly. Like, I also call it Michael Bayism.
Yes.
If there's an explosion anywhere, I call it Michael Bayism. I don't call it like an effect. If it's an explosion,
it's just a Michael Bayism.
It's a Michael Bayism.
But
anyway, let's get on to the subject.
Yeah. So basically, all we know about Ninja Turtles 2, and I was actually reading up on it a little bit before we started recording. And apparently, one, they want to tell a little bit more of an emotional-based story on the Turtles and their relationship, which is always good. Like, every time anything in Ninja Turtles does that, it generally always works out well. Like, look at the 2007 animated Ninja Turtles movie, where the biggest thing that movie had going for it, other than the fact that it looks really good. Like, if you watch the 2007 animated Ninja Turtles movie, you'll be like, wow, that's actually, the animation is really good. And the people that did that actually made a pilot. No, not really a pilot, just like a little mini scene thing, a little pitch, I guess you could say, to Nintendo for like a Legend of Zelda movie. That's out there on YouTube, I believe you can see it. I saw it before, and it was just awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah. Sam's looking at me. He's scaring me. He's popped his face onto the screen while I'm trying to talk about movies.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking seriously, and then I just look down. And I see.
I'm just like, I wonder if he has it positioned so he can still see me. So I just I turned on the video camera and I just stared directly at the screen.
That's another long-running thing of this show, is that Sam ruins everything. I'm gonna have to like. How about that? He ruins everything I do. Okay.
That's reference.
Yes, it is. Let's like block your face. I can't. No, I can't.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious if I could. I could easily just turn off the. You know what? There we go. My screen is now off. You're now lost in space time.
You can't see me anymore?
No.
Oh no!
I locked my screen. I've outsmarted you.
Okay,
Where even was I with the Ninja Turtles conversation?
You were saying it is about their character.
Yeah, developing their character. Obviously, out of the shadows, they're not going to be like super hidden anymore. So that's always an interesting thing when Ninja Turtles does that as well. Also, Casey Jones, Baxter Stockman, Bebop, and Rocksteady, all in the trailer. All characters that everybody knows.
I'm so glad you can't see the screen right now.
I'm glad too, honestly.
I'm being very insane.
I assume. But, really, yeah, so... Really, yeah, is like my catchphrase. It really is when it comes to these videos.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I'm pretty excited from the trailer. If you haven't seen the Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows trailer, go see it now. Go watch it. It's on YouTube, but you're watching this on, so you should probably do it right after this.
Just
do it. And yeah, watch it on YouTube while you're making your own noodle ring. And yeah, I think it has some potential. Obviously, you can't really judge a movie completely by its trailer, but the fact is that I don't even remember the trailer from the first of the new films. I don't even remember what the trailer was. To be completely honest, I don't remember anything in it. So this feels a lot better than that, because obviously if I can actually remember this one and enjoy it, then I assume it has more of an impact on me than the first one did.
Yeah.
And overall with movies in general right now, I want to watch... This is my dilemma. I want to watch Star Wars before I see the 7th one, obviously. But there's like no good way to do that at all.
Yeah.
There's no good way to watch them.
That's true.
And...
I'm actually going to see it 18th.
Yes.
Which I believe is opening day.
Yes.
Which is going to stink only because it's going to be very difficult to try and sit next to people I actually know.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's like 20 of us going, but like at the same time, there's no way there's going to be seats all next to each other that we can sit by.
That was bizarre. During that conversation, I apologize for anyone that could not hear that, but all of a sudden, the speakerphone effect just went straight off of this call, so you just got really quiet, and I don't know why it did that. It just auto-canceled it. That's weird.
That's weird.
Probably because the phone was locked. Now it's not locked again, so if you want to be dumb, you can do it.
I can do it?
Yeah, go ahead. I need something to block the screen, though.
That's what I did earlier.
Okay.
That's what I did earlier, so I'm like...
Perfect. Now it's blocked entirely.
Are you sure you don't want to see? Are you sure?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna look. Here I go. Terrifying.
My eye is directly if you guys are wondering.
Oh, geez.
Like,
what is...
I'm looking at you.
What a special episode this has been.
I can see you.
I can see you.
I can smell you.
So, yeah. Ninja Turtles 2. I liked the first of the new movies. I thought it was a little bit silly, a little bit of kind of a goofy movie, but I really like goofy movies, and I like all that goofy stuff. That's why a lot of the action in that trailer really gets me, is because it's so, like, goofy and weird and silly, you know?
Yeah, like, for me, like, I don't really know it was just kind of,
Did it again! It just keeps turning off the speakerphone.
What is even happening?
I don't know. It's weird. Just keeps ending it. It's like, no.
Wait, so should I repeat what I just said?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It was only like a couple seconds of it that time, but...
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't really know what I felt about it, though, because, it was like, oh, okay, it's kind of cool, and at the same time, it's like, it felt like the same exact thing I already saw with, the first one.
Yeah, kind of in a way. I feel you on that.
Yeah, so...
Like, and there's not much to go on from just the trailer. That's the main thing to go from that, you know? Like, with only a trailer, there's only so much that you can get out of it, and in the end, you get the same feeling that you got from the original movie in the original trailer.
Yeah.
But I just have high hopes, and that will be out, I think, either June or July of next year. I can't remember. One of those two.
Sometime next year.
It's coming.
Watch the trailer and you will know.
It's coming, just like our... I've been looking at it the past couple of days, Sam, because I just see it, because I follow it on Twitter. But the local Comic-Con we went to, they've... October 1st, 2016, they already know when it's going to be.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that was amazing. We have a video on on Sam's old channel at this point. But
maybe I'll repost on my new channel.
Yeah, because it's so... That one's, like, timeless. Because that one feels so good, because it's us actually doing something other than just sitting here talking. Exactly.
Being dumb.
So, and I have a video on my channel, too, that's basically the same thing as that one. That's
just watch his. His is probably better.
I don't know.
Mine was dumb.
You edited yours slightly better. I probably could make one equally as good as yours if I used what we use now, which is the simplest of all editing techniques in the universe.
Windows Movie Maker.
Yes. I mean, I guess not really, because I edited that video before I even decided that I wanted to do any editing at all, because I was lazy. And when I made that video, I used the editing that is available to you on YouTube. Their own built-in editor, which it's okay. Like, it's okay if you just want to put pictures in. Like, if you just want to put pictures, that's fine. But overall, it's just very, very simple what you can do with it. So, yeah. I like how that transitioned to that. And one last little piece of, like, the Ryan News Time. Ryan News Time is... as you probably all know, Minecraft Story Mode Episode 4 is coming out soon. And I do like Minecraft Story Mode. I think it kind of got a bad rap. Kinda. Just kinda got a bad rap at the beginning, where everyone was like, oh, it's Minecraft, so it's the worst thing on earth. But really, it's cool. I like it. And it uses all the Minecraft assets in all the right ways. So, I like it. And episode 4 really is coming out on Tuesday, December 22nd. So either if you want to play the game or you want to, watch YouTubers, inevitably it will be out that day. Because YouTubers will still jump to post it immediately. I don't like it when YouTubers, like, distinctly... Like, there's a couple that I've decided to see because I watch them kind of semi-frequently. And I won't list them because because I don't want to. But really, I don't like how some are just, like, so, like, hateful of it, like, all the time. Like, no matter what it does right, they're always still like, oh, it's a bad game. just because people don't like it. That's my least favorite thing in the universe, is for people to say, oh, people don't like it, so ergo I don't like it, and it's bad. Even if
they're just jumping on the bandwagon and not even, like, figuring out what something is.
Like, I don't like it when people say, like, oh, the episodes are too short. It's like, well, I mean, you did, like, literally not talk to anyone in a segment that is literally all about talking to people. And, like, going back and forth and talking to the other members and cheering them up. You did just completely ignore that, but okay.
You never get to talk to people. It's like you had, like, ample opportunity to for the past, like, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But, like, the thing I hate most is when people, you know, try to support a movement or whatever without even knowing what it's about.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen people about that. Like,
welcome to Political Time with Sam.
I saw this, like, picture of this guy who's like,
Political Time.
Like, they changed their I'm trying to remember. Hold on. They changed it to, like, that. They changed their profile picture on Facebook to, like, the blue, white, and red with, like, the Paris piece thing in the background. And then he's just like, I've been seeing a lot of people doing this. Why are they doing it? And it's like, you really just, like, changed it to. It's like somebody was just like, you really just changed it because it like, without even knowing what it's about. And it's like, yeah, it looks cool. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You don't even know what it means.
Like, how do you not know, really? Though? That's, like, the main thing. Like,
it's just like...
you have to really trending. Live under a rock. Yeah.
It's like, it's trending. Literally, just go to the search bar and it'll tell you what's trending. And that is one of them. This
has been Political Time with Sam.
Political Time. It's kind of... There's a blurred line.
Yeah.
Because dumb people and political people are pretty much the same.
I like how every single thing that I talk about, you're able to completely make a tangent right in the middle of it.
I know.
And then take it somewhere else. No, that's why you're here. You're here to horribly ruin things. That's why. That's everything you ever do job. On this show.
Pretty much, yeah. Horribly ruining
This is
things.
weird whenever I have a different guest and they're just like, yes, sure, go ahead. And then you're just like, I like pizza.
You want to know what's great? Saying hi to people. It's great. You get to say hi to people, and they're all like, it's cool. But you want to know what gets really annoying? Is when you say hi to people, and they don't say hi back. And then you're like, okay. And then sometimes people decide it's a great idea to be like, hey, it's like, hey, how are you? And then you're all like, good, how are you? And then they keep walking. It's like, hey, I asked you a question. You come back here and answer.
Okay.
Anyway.
We're back. And as I was saying before, Mr. Ruin Everything happened. Episode 4 of Minecraft Story Mode is coming Tuesday, December 22nd. And it's called A Block in a Hard Place. Ha 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 ha!
Puns.
Fun. But, and supposedly it will conclude the entire Witherstorm plotline. So, that'll be over. But then they've also been saying that it will make way for a mysterious Episode 5 in early 2016. So, really, it's amazing that it's been going on. Like, they really got through that game. And I'm proud of that. I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm glad that they could just tear through it like that.
Like, boom, done.
They're like, blam. And some people are like, oh, no, how can we have to wait forever for Walking Dead 3? There's so many people that are like that. Like, why do we have to wait so long for Walking Dead 3 and they get a game instantly, like in a couple months? And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's easier to come up with ideas for something new and exciting than to come up with ideas for something that's been done 1,000 times now. Oh, sick Telltale Walking Dead burn. Well, I mean, like, they've made, like, 2 games, they've made, like, multiple DLCs, and it's like you already have 2 games. How many do you need? Do you need 100 games? You need 100 Walking Dead games? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't like Walking Dead. Maybe it's because I don't know anyone that actually watches Walking Dead and doesn't agree that it's kind of bad.
Well, wait, you mean the show or
the show? I mean, the games, I see why people like them, but...
The game is good, and I do not like the show.
Yeah.
I actually just saw an interesting theory, Elbow, to a channel.
No.
And it's
no.
about... It's about a theory
no.
that,
No.
Yes, okay.
No theories.
Okay.
We are not a game theory.
Actually, it's not game theory.
We are not a film theory. We are not a television theory. We are not a theory.
We are a non-existent theory.
We are not a theory.
Okay, I'm done.
Hello and welcome back. I don't know. I put on my hood and then I got really close to the camera and I was like, "Hello and welcome back to another game theory." Did you know that games exist for you to have fun? But that's just a theory.
Number one.
But that's just a theory. A game theory. I don't know why I'm being so mean. I like game theory. It's good. I don't know why I'm being mean. I'm being mean. I apologize.
That is the thing.
Apparently.
Which makes logical sense. It really just appeals to your logical sense where you watch and you're like, that makes sense. And then you're like, Emperor Palpatine, you're like, just do it. I got sponsored. To say, just do it. Do it.
Well, this has been...
There needs to be Emperor Palpatine and then Shia LaBeouf and Nike. There needs to be those.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. He's like, just do it.
Just do it. This has been like an episode and a half. Let me tell you, this has been a journey. This
has been an episode of tangents.
It really has been.
We pretty much have not stayed on topic for a long time.
That's what happens on this show.
On this show, it's like, wait, in Russia, you don't take tangents. Tangents take you. I don't know. I got nothing. As you can tell, the well has run dry for jokes.
Okay, on to the next thing, which is saying, basically, more shows, more things coming soon. I'm doing more stuff, and yeah, hopefully I can get some special stuff. I'm gonna try and come up with some stuff to do with Sam as well. So you'll see more stuff, and it'll be good stuff. And yeah.
Oh, I just realized I don't really think I have a decent video for this Saturday. It's gonna be like a blooper video.
Well, I mean, even if you don't, we could always make one.
That's true, yeah. I mean, we're making them tomorrow, so I don't know.
Yeah, we could always
I'm just trying to get at least like a couple of videos so I can have like a little buffer,
Yeah. Also, behind the scenes stuff is something that I want to do.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is that I always wanted to start doing the behind the scenes stuff when we were actually doing another like really serious recording session, which has been delayed like 100 times.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try for next weekend.
Yes.
Hopefully we can get that,
Yeah.
Which, so far, I have 2 more videos currently. You've seen both of them. One of them more recent than others, but I'm not going to talk about it because it's too dumb and I lose brain cells if I talk about it. So,
boy.
Yeah, next weekend you guys will probably see it. Unless I post it tomorrow, depends.
Yeah.
It really just depends.
And I've been thinking of like just ideas and different concepts and different stuff that's gonna come and happen. And the biggest thing is that I really liked the back in the day. It's weird that I can say back in the day about something that was literally just a couple months ago. But when I did the food fight review with Sam and I did the Bean Boozled challenge with Sam, those had such a nice feeling to them. And I want to do something with that feeling again. That's basically all there is to that. something with that kind of feeling and that kind of motivation. And that's what I'm trying to achieve with the Bean Boozled Challenge 2. I'm going to try and actually get some ideas for it tonight and actually write out some questions. And that could happen soon or later. Who knows? Could happen as soon as...
if we have friends.
if we don't have friends, then it won't happen as
Pretty
soon.
much.
But it will happen eventually, I promise.
I promise too.
And as we've reached 40 minutes, I feel that it is appropriately time for something. Something that was literally one of the first things on my list of things to do, but we ended up completely skipping over it.
What was it?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Drum roll, please, Sam.
Hold on. Let me move this. Hold on. Okay.
I could have done it myself, but I felt like making you do it. Yes.
Here we go. Okay.
Drum roll, please. It's time for Sam to talk about Fallout 4.
Oh yeah, Fallout 4. Okay. I actually didn't even know what he was talking about until just now.
All right, go.
Fallout 4. Okay.
General impressions. Go.
Game where you do Fallout 4 and Fallout 4. Yeah. Fallout 4. Band 4 stick. Wait, what?
Fallout 4 stick.
Band 4 stick. F4 loud. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
F4 loud.
F4 loud. Anyway, so basically, so Fallout 4, I don't even think I have to explain what it is because I'm pretty sure everybody
knows. Everybody watching this knows.
I'm gonna assume that you have predated knowledge. Predated, is that the right word? I don't know. I don't even give a crap, honestly. But
he's going to assume that you know what Fallout is.
Yeah,
and
basically
what Fallout 4 is.
Previous knowledge that you have an idea as to what Fallout is. But basically, Fallout 4 is one of the greatest games I've ever freaking played, and I love it to death. And so much so that I love it and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, Fallout 4 is great. I love it. And literally, it's amazing because you're able to build like awesome structures out of metal and poopy stuff. And it's awesome. And it's so awesome. And then you feel like you're accomplishing things when you're literally doing nothing. And it's great because it takes up more time of my life that I have to occupy. And it's great. So, yeah.
I don't know what it is that I wanted to accomplish by having you talk about Fallout, but I think we just achieved it.
What, me basically saying nothing whatsoever and
yes.
Taking up time?
Well, I just wanted to like.
This is filler, guys.
I just wanted to like. I don't know, just to show like that pure like this is the greatest thing ever.
I love
feeling.
it so much. You know what? After we're done with this, I am going to do a review on it. I have to.
Yes.
It's gonna happen because I officially played. I think 24 hours and like so it has like how long you've played on it too, which is really awesome. I think yesterday I went to day before I think I went to 24 hours, and I meant to start the review then, so that way it would be like in my first 24 hours of gameplay, this is what I did basically. But I'm probably gonna do it now too. I think it's actually like about 36 hours I've done now. Yeah. I don't know. I played it a lot.
You also just need to let me play Fallout 4 because I desperately need to. I've seen so much, but
I'm sure we'll have time though tomorrow.
Yes.
But
we will have time.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do all of the things we gotta do first. Then we'll probably hook it up to the projector if I'm allowed to. And that'd be great. And
that would be cool.
Bass. The bass is life. Anyway.
Bass is life.
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely actually talk about it like it's an actual game at some point. But I'm still really psyched about it that I'm able to get it. Like,
I think that's I think that's generally what I wanted to get across by having you talk about Fallout.
But basically, like, okay, so Thanksgiving, I purchased my Xbox One.
Yes.
And, because what happened was, since I didn't really ask for anything much for Christmas, my parents were like, we'll just give you like $200, you can spend it whatever you want. And then one of my friends was like, Sam, there's a deal going on for an Xbox One. You should totally get it. And then I'm like, holy crap, it's $300. I can totally pay $100 and just get it, and then just get it prematurely. because it was today only, so I'm like, might as well. So I did, and then it took like a week to get here, and it was annoying.
Thus is shipping.
Before it even got here, literally I purchased Fallout 4 because
I know he just sent pictures to me like days before, like at least a day.
2 days before.
Yeah, like 2 days before he even got it, and he was like, Fallout 4, I'm ready, I want to play, I'm ready.
My body is retchy. Inside joke. Anyway,
yes.
Not really an inside joke, but anyway.
Outside joke.
Outside joke, but slightly inside joke. Anyway,
yes. So, most people on the planet know that joke, so it's okay.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so, here I am, finally hooking up my Xbox One. Oh, actually, the day I got it, too, they said that their hours were, like, I don't know, I don't remember when it began, but, like, it ended at 9 p.m., and they said that it would arrive at the end of the day, so I figured it would probably be, like, 6-ish, because that's kind of, like, the end of the day for some places, and some shops, too, depending on, I guess, how they're
The best part of the story is that they weren't lying when they said end of the day.
They weren't lying. 8:45 p.m., that is when my Xbox got here. Then I stayed up till 9:30 trying to get it so that way I could actually play it and use it.
Yeah.
Same with Fallout. I put in Fallout, and I was downloading updates and stuff like that, so that way I had the ability to play it the next day.
That's the worst feeling, though.
School, because originally I'm like, dude, guys, my Xbox is confirmed as arriving today, and I'm like, I'm super happy I'm gonna be able to play Fallout. Then I go to school the next day, and everybody's like, how was Fallout? I'm like, awesome, even though I didn't get to play it. So, yeah, and I'm like, I get to play it today. So,
then you had to go through all the school, like, I just want to play Fallout.
I'm like, I need to play it. Like, I was really, like, the entire day, I was just, like, bursting at the seams of just excitement. And I'm like, I need to get home and play it, like, so badly. And it has not disappointed me. It really hasn't. But I'm going to go into more depth at a different time because,
yes.
This is not a Fallout review, honestly. It's just me being super happy I actually own it and have the privilege of owning it. But, because this video isn't just a Fallout review, and I don't want it to take up the last, 20 minutes of the video.
It's taken up, the last 7, if you can believe that already.
I actually can't.
It's taken up the last 7 minutes. I know, I can't believe it either. But wow. I think it is... That was well worded, Sam. Well worded. I love Fallout. It's amazing. It's fantastic, and it's amazing. Oh my god.
I love it. I really do. But eventually, there will be an actual video about that.
Yes.
At some point. I guess if you want to know more about that somehow, and me rambling on about how much I love it, then eventually check out my channel, I guess.
Yes.
Because that's where it'll be.
And all right, I think that's a pretty good place to end off for today.
Yeah.
Thank you again
for having me, my friend.
Yes, thank you for being
and
here.
I shall see you tomorrow. No,
yes.
The rest of everybody at a different time.
Exactly.
I don't know when you'll see me.
More vloggy stuff, more challengey stuff, more fun stuff. Overall.
I can't imagine why you'd follow my channel, honestly. I'm dumb. Anyway. Continue.
But more, basically, more stuff, more goofiness, and more cool stuff as we go into the time of Christmas time. The holiday season continues, and even more cool stuff as we get ever closer to the new year. So thank you for watching.
What I'm saying is this video is ending. I don't even know what's happening.
Yes. Alright, thank you for watching. And we will see you in the next episode next week.